Hi everybody and welcome to video 2 in our letter writing series. Let me take these off. My hands are freezing though. And today we're going to work on one page, and then I'm going to talk to you about some of the other pages that I've done, and then we're going to see where we are at that point. Now, I want to mention the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group and the Junk Journal Tutorials and More Facebook group. Those are my two groups. And if you head on over there, you can post your YouTube channel on YouTube Tuesday. You can post your videos, of course, anytime during the week, Saturdays and Sundays as well. Then on Thursday, we have Etsy Thursday, and you can post your Etsy or your Ko-Fi shop, get some traffic over there and get some likes. Freebie Friday, we've got some designers that are donating freebies for you guys every Friday. Show It Saturday, which is we want to see what you've been working on all week. And then Say Hello Sunday. So the only days we're not doing anything is Monday and Wednesday. And I've got a feature in mind for Monday that I may start running. Okay, all right, so check out over there and see what we're doing, and make some new friends and have a good time. Okay, so now in this video, in the first video, we put this together with our inked pages. Then we glued the front, and then I glued the back on. And I glued it on upside down at first, and then I got looking at the text and realized it was upside down, so I turned it right side up. Duh. And that's where I left off, sort of. So then I went through and I said, well, okay, we've got these full pictures that we're going to add in the journal, and you don't really have to watch me glue those in, but I didn't glue them in yet because we may want to do something to them. You know, so I'm going to put this one here, and then we'll do something on these two, and I'm going to glue this one here. We've got the little one here, so we're going to do something on the inside here. We may just I think I have some postal stamps. We may be able to do some stamping on this thicker paper, maybe some stenciling on this paper. Then I've got this picture going here. Oh, we've got the center that we did already. Then the back half of that card, plus the back of the card that we can decorate. Then we've got this mailbox that we're going to put here. We've got extra pages in this one because I added a couple extra papers. So then we're going to put this one here, I think. I may have been going to put it on the coffee dyed paper. And then this is going to be our last page before the back. And we'll put something there. We'll put something inside the front cover. Something inside the back cover. That leaves only two more of the full-size papers, and then we've got the writing and the lined writing papers to put in. Now today we're going to work on, well, I filled them all in now, didn't I? Oh, this is one for a wait a minute. So this is one of these. So I guess we actually need to take one of these. No, we can put it right here. Okay. So we'll put this right here. This page has been inked. I really like this typewriter page, so I wanted to make sure and get it in. So we're going to put it next to the small piece, I think. So you can see already, just putting those other pages in, how much this has kind of creeped out. I'm kind of creeped out by this. What is going on? Where's right there? Oh, it's the two short ones. They slid up. Okay. So we're going to put them next to this. So let's keep it open to here so we know where we're going. And then we're going to take a large envelope. This is what that scorched timber looks like when it's just by itself. So we're going to paper it first because we're going to put, and I didn't fold the envelope ahead of time like I said I would because this one is kind of weird and I'm not sure about, I mean, I'm pretty sure I go from here to here to score it, but then this doesn't flip down and cover the whole, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. That's why I waited to put it together. So now let's cover this with this. And I think I want to go this way. And in fact, let's do this. Let's cut it in half first. Oh, we could do the green side, couldn't we? So let's cut it in half first so we don't make a mistake and do it the wrong way and use up the paper and not have any. I'm going to try to not reprint again, but we may have to reprint some of the backing papers again. I think I kind of like it this way better. Alright, so now let's mark it. We're going to make a pocket on this side, so I inked it far enough back so that if we cut it, I think I'm going to ink it back a little farther. It's going to go this way. So this is going to go, yeah, this is going to go on the left. That's going to make this the top. That's going to make this the top. And it's going to make this the pocket. If you write this in before you ink, it just smears it away. That's the top. This is the pocket. Now, we could have cut this down and put something inside, but I decided I wanted one with a window in it in this little book. So let's go ahead and paper this. You want to leave a little extra room for trimming the edge off. Of course, I'm hungry now. It's 4:30 in the morning. A little early to be hungry. Or a little late. Sometimes I'll eat a little bitty granola bar. Something like 2:30. Okay, let's see how that's going. I'm going to put it back this way. Yeah, that'll be fine. I've got a pretty good sized window. May have to get a new piece of acetate out. I thought the piece I had was going to work, but we'll have to see. Okay. Can you see the goosebumps? I really am cold. I may grab my sweater. almost would have been prettier to do the green, huh? Okay, this is directional. Let's make sure we put it on right side up, in case we do see a little bit of the handwriting. Let's make sure we put it over far enough. Okay. Now, do I want to I think we can use this, the largest one. Wow, kind of caught in there, isn't it? The tape is stuck on. It's going to be awfully close to the edge. The next bigger one, let's see. Then if we did it up a little higher, we would have room to do something at the bottom. Okay. This is one of those envelopes, I think, that gives us trouble when we try to open them. I mean, which is fine. We can take the piece of paper out because we're going to be putting paper over it. I just want to be able to open it. Makes it easier to, what is going on down here? Why is there tape here? Must be a tear or something. And fix it later. Okay, this is the top. So we're going to put it up here, not too close to the top, but we're going to put it up here. This is the side it's going to go on. Let's go out just a little bit. Okay. Get the big shot out. Remember, we do this off camera because it shapes the table and it slides this glass surface around, and I've got it lined up for under the camera. So we don't want to do that. You just want to close this up like this. That might bang here. I might have a big thud. Tried to line it in there where the die wasn't going straight through. So, yeah, it still had a little bit of a bang there, didn't we? Sorry about the camera. Some of the glue squished out from under the paper. And there at the very edge. It won't hurt these, you just don't want to stick them together, so. I'm due to get some new ones. I've got them in my cart. They're a little bit cheaper at Walmart than they are at Amazon. So. Okay. We can take this out, and if we can get the back off, it might be glued on there. No. There we go. Well, now we've got our writing card with a little bit of glue on it, so we'll have to let it dry. Okay, so let's ink this fairly straight. It's kind of hard to tell where that's gonna slide a little bit because of that little piece of washi tape is all that's holding it in. And then I thought what I would do is use one of those bigger envelopes as the card. We'll have to see if that's going to work or not. Otherwise, I'll probably take a backing paper and make some sort of collage or something on it to match the book paper collage we're going to have on the front. Okay, now it's time for the acetate. Yeah, this one's going to be just the right size. Just going to have to trim a little bit of the side off. Not very much. We want it to be as close to the edge on this side, because that way the paper, when we put it in and out, won't get caught. Okay. Everything was going perfect, and then I smeared a little bit of glue at the top. Figures. I can get it before it dries all the way. And I may be able to scrape it off with my thumbnail, which is working pretty well. Okay. Now let's glue it back together. Let's put the glue on here. Right where the glue was. Let's trim it for the pocket. That was my knee bumping into some boxes. Okay. We're going to take a piece of paper and I'm going to use this. So let's do the same thing we did before. So let's cut this so it fits inside. I think it's getting caught on that, which is what we're going to cover, so. We'll mark it just a little bit below there. We may have to make it a little bit shorter, thinking we will. See, we're catching on all this junk. I probably should have taken out. I guess it doesn't really matter with it being vertical stripes. Okay, look at that. So now we'll just glue it on this edge right here. And that will glue it to the back. Look at that, no wonder it slid all the way in. So let's fold this back and we'll trim it off. All I did was flip this back and then I cut the extra off on the paper trimmer and then put this back. Just make sure you don't cut your flap off when you're doing that. I just slid it in. I'm like, wow, look at that. It's exactly the right size. I'm so goofy. So now this is going to be the top. So let's what was I going to do? Was I going to paper it with this on the back and put the stripes as pockets? Or was I going to paper it with the stripes on the back and use this as pockets? I think maybe the stripes as the pockets will look better. Okay. Now we've just used up one piece of paper. We still don't have any scraps. We have a couple little garbage pieces. You know, like these, which we're not going to use. But so far, no scraps at all. Okay, let's ink this. I really like this color. I think you might find it interesting to use instead of vintage photo in places, or walnut stain for you guys that like to go super dark. This way you have the darkness, but it isn't like a super chocolate brown. Now we're going to have to make sure we put this on right side up. Leave it to me. Yeah, and I forgot we need to put it over to the edge of the paper so it seals the envelope shut. So we'll put a little something on there. We're going to be adding lace anyway, remember, so maybe we'll add some lace on there. These are my coffee dye and my tea dye. I think I need 2 of those. How about this color? Oh, this is the same. I'm like, wow, that one looks good too. All right, let's cut this for the width. And then we can just measure for the height, 2 inches or however big we want the pockets to be. It's a little wide. No, that should be fine. All right, now let's, I want to have 2 pockets. So let's say if I do 2 inches, then 1 inch up, then 2 inches, then okay, let's do that. So let's do 2 inches. Could probably do 2.5, 2 1/4. Let's do 2 1/4. Give it just a little bit extra depth to hold the cards in. We are going to end up with one little scrap. Let's get these inked. Now we could have used the stripes on the back and then made striped pockets, and done hidden pockets. Just blended them in, no inking. So you can think about that. Get a drink of pop here real quick. So glue this one on. I just filled up my glue. I love it. Okay. Am I a little crooked? Then we should be able to go about 1.5 inches. And that'll help us use up some of these little tags and things. It's just going to glue that pocket shut. Moving it down. Okay, let's glue this on here. Make sure no glue's gonna gush out. Okay, so then let's take maybe this, put it here. We've got some words. Yeah, I could do that. Wonder if I have one size bigger. Use this with it. And then one of the words. Yeah, I think so. Okay, so I'll do that. And then on the inside, put this here and this here. I wonder if they're wide enough, if I've got anything small enough. Sure I do. Put these two little guys in as tags. Okay. I know these are probably supposed to go on an envelope to show that it had been stamped or whatever, but I'm going to use it for this. It's a brand new dauber too. Kind of ink it off camera so the dauber fuzzies don't go everywhere. So I'll put this one here, and put that one there. And we could probably put, well, if we do that, it's going to glue the pocket shut somewhat. So I didn't print on the back of this because I knew I was going to be gluing it to the page. I didn't know I was going to be gluing it as a pocket, but I knew I didn't need to print on the back of it. Got my fingers on the side I don't need to glue. Take a look at this envelope really quick. A little bit of something on there. Weird envelope. It's the way that it's cut out that just makes me wonder what's going on. I really like that color with that. Forgot I had it. So now this is going to need to go from there to there. This one's going to go from here to here. And this one needs to go right along there. I went ahead and inked around the outsides, but we'll still have to ink around where we fold it. Let's see what it looks like folded. I think it's going to be all right. As long as I folded them exactly the way they're supposed to be. It's pretty weird. Okay. And this is going to go like this. And then this will fold down like that. Okay, so let's fold this back for right now and ink it. And let's glue this. Remember, we want to leave the top open. That way it only glues the two sides. We don't get glue across here. And glue our envelope shut. It's pretty weird that that worked out. Okay. I'm going to ink along the sides that we couldn't ink until it was folded. Get this all inked up. Sorry I'm being so quiet. I'm just kind of in the get it done mode, I think. get her done. Now, I'm going to have to put something on here, but I'll do that off camera. I don't know, though. This is pretty cute. And we're going to have to slide it in there. Let's see. Some of our little postcards fit in there. Oops, I just dropped a bunch of envelopes on the floor. I think that's supposed to go in there. Okay, so we'll just ink it up. Put it inside there. We will probably stamp or something on the back. It's pretty cute. It's actually an envelope, isn't it? Now let's see if this fits in here. Can you hear my stomach growling? There we go. And put that right in there, like that. It doesn't go all the way to the bottom, but that's okay. I can live with that. And then we'll just reach in and grab it. It's an envelope. It's pretty thick. We'll leave it closer to the edge. Okay, so let's glue it in our book. We can glue the ephemera on here afterwards. Oh, I'll do that off camera. We might use acetate and some of that lace and make a fake lace pocket, because we'll have to reinforce it. It's not crocheted or anything to where it's sturdy enough to be a pocket on its own. I do have some new crocheted pieces that I didn't have before. And glue that on like that. Then we'll decorate this. And then we'll open that. And we'll have those two pockets, and we'll put a couple of tags in there. These two match. And we'll have to ink them. Do it like that, and then I'll ink them. do that like that. That'll be like that. I think that'll work. We never put a magnet in. And I glued the paper on. It's alright. We'll glue it over here. We'll tape it over here. Because we're going to put this paper on there. And that's how you fix that mistake. There we go. Works fine. Okay. Get this other one out so I don't forget to ink it. Okay. So that's going to be it for this video. And I'll see you in the next video, and that'll be just a second for you and a day for me. Okay, bye-bye.